Hey everybody, it's Jerry Merrick. This is my absolute favorite topic to discuss, construction to permanent loans. There are so many questions surrounding construction to permanent loans that we could spend hours talking about this topic. However, I know you have very valuable things to do with your time and we're not going to spend hours talking about it. I would like to talk to you about some of the high level things that happen with a construction loan and answer some of the questions that we're asked most frequently. So, first and foremost, this is a construction to permanent loan. What we offer is a loan that is a single settlement, meaning that we close on a construction loan and it modifies to a permanent mortgage. So why is that beneficial? It's beneficial because it's one settlement. So if it's one settlement, then it saves you one set of closing costs. That's huge when it comes to a cost perspective because Garrett County is considered a high closing cost area. So that's point number one that I'd like to make with you, that it is a single settlement construction loan, construction to permanent. An amazing process. The second thing that makes our construction process unique as compared to other lenders is the fact that we use appraised value financing. What does that mean to you? What that means to you is we will take the overall appraised value of the home as or subject to completion, meaning the plans, the specifications, and the land, determine what the value is. So the appraiser is charged with the responsibility of determining the value, and we will lend you up to 90% of that value. So it's not based on the cost that you have. If you already own the land, we're going to base it on the appraised value, and we'll lend 90% of that appraised value, meaning that some of our clients have been able to build a home with no money out of pocket because they've had significant equity position in the real estate and the value of the land, which is no secret. Over the last 3 years, we've seen property appreciation, and that has helped their cause. So that's a really big point. 10% down construction loans with appraised value financing. That is an anomaly. Again, I like to call it the unicorn of Garrett County. We are one of the few lenders that still offer that product. A construction loan is an interest-only loan throughout the course of construction. So as an example, if your build cost is $500,000 and that's how much your construction loan is, you won't be making payments based on $500,000. You're going to be making payments based on a draw schedule. So the builder will provide us with a draw schedule, and we will pay out as the work is completed based on that draw schedule. So as an example, let's say your first draw is $100,000. You'll make interest-only payments on $100,000 until you get to the next draw, which say is another $100,000. So now you're making interest-only payments on $200,000. So as you can see, it's a cost-effective way to build your dream home because you're not actually making the full payment on that loan until all of the funds have been dispersed. So that's another really good point. We're able to do construction loans where you can purchase the land and do the build at the same time under one loan as well. So the benefit of that is that you save a set of closing costs. So if you can identify the land, working with your realtor, identify the land, and you have a builder lined up, we can incorporate that all into one loan. Now, the timing of that has to be essential because you want to make sure that the timing of the purchase of the land coincides with how quickly you can build. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. The other really unique thing about what we do with our construction loans is the fact that we use licensed home inspectors in order to inspect after every draw. So how does the builder get paid? The builder gets paid based on the draw schedule that they provide to us. So when the builder requests a draw, we send a licensed home inspector out to verify the completion of that project. Now, what's really nice about using a home inspector is they're well-versed in construction, so they're able to identify things that maybe a typical appraiser wouldn't be able to identify. So that helps with the structural integrity, and it keeps the process going. Most of our clients that are building with us, or we're providing financing for, are second homeowners and don't have the ability they're 3 hours away from where their home is being built. So they put a lot of trust in us that we're monitoring this process on their behalf. And we have a very in-depth system called Built that we use to work through that construction process with our clients. We want to make sure that you're involved every step of the way to get updates as progress is made on the construction. So we send you the draw request. You're notified at the draw request. You're also provided an opportunity to log into your Built system and see the progression as things are going. So those are really important pieces. We have 26 years of doing construction loans here in Garrett County. That's a long time. We've got a lot of experience, and that's really important. One of the benefits that I find about our construction loan that not a lot of people give a lot of thought to is the fact that we're a local bank. So because we're a local bank, we're going to hold on to that loan. You're always going to make your payment to us. That can be significant in a world in which everybody sells the servicing to the loan. So how that benefits you is, again, another unicorn kind of product that we have is at the end of construction, you have the ability to do what's called a principal reduction and re-amortization. So that's really nice if you're a type of wage earner that gets significant bonuses, or you get a windfall of some sort. You have the ability to reduce the principal balance of the loan and re-amortize it so you don't have to refinance it. That is huge. That is a tremendous benefit that we offer that most no one else does, especially large banks. So we have the ability to do that. We talked a little bit about the appraised value. You have to own the land in order to use appraised value financing, so that's important. One of the important things to consider when you're looking at construction lenders is the fact that we do log homes. So we do log home financing and we do modular home financing. That is, again, a product that not many people are very well versed in. Log home construction is intricate. There are several layers to it. Modular construction is intricate. There are several layers to it, meaning that your builder is requiring, like the builder, you may have a contract with your builder, and then you may have a contract with a log home supplier or a modular home supplier. So we work closely with those builders and those suppliers in order to ensure a timely delivery of your log home product or your modular construction product. That's something that a lot of people don't do. In fact, there are very few lenders that are still doing log home construction because of the sometimes coordinating of the effort of trying to get the log home package delivered, where it gets delivered, and so on and so forth. So it is an interesting piece that we do very well that not a lot of other people do. And last but not least, it comes down to the experience. Do you want to trust your new beautiful home to folks that are not in the area, working in the area that you're building that home? I would say no, because we want to make sure that we're monitoring this process to protect you and to protect us. And a lot of folks just don't have the ability to do that. Luckily, for the last 26 years, we've gotten that ability. So I love the fact that we can help locally to build your dream home, your second home. Whether you're buying the lot, whether you're doing the construction, it's a single closed loan. We have the experience, the knowledge, the know-how, and the ability. I'd love to talk to you about construction financing. Please reach out whenever you have a moment. Take care.